From one spiritual faith to another, the 11th annual Sufi Festival brought light, love, and unity to the Judean Desert, where over 100 musicians performed the ancient sounds and rhythms of the Sufi music, and over 1,000 people came. I went there and learned more about why Sufism is a common thread that unifies people from all walks of life. Putting a new spin on an ancient tradition. The 11th Sufi Festival brought together a community of people in the heart of the Judean Desert.
The Sufi music, as the Middle Eastern music, as the sacred Hebrew music, is first of all very ancient, rooted in the desert. And the desert brings alchemy of different way of creating sound and receiving sound.
Over 100 artists and musicians performed on a unique stage, surrounded by over 1,000 people converging in harmony while experiencing deep listening. Gilron Shama is not only a musician, but he's also a poet. He translated into Hebrew the poetry of Rumi, the 13th century Muslim Sufi mystic, who influenced the Sufi whirling, a dance of the divine that has been a cornerstone of Sufism for 1,000 years.
We invest in a very high level of sound to be able to give the musicians the best atmosphere to express the ancient instruments like the ney flute, the reed flute, the bamboo flute, and the oud, and all the sounds,
and the ancient donkeys,
and the donkeys.
This is part of it. And when you are on a stage, you need to be connected with your center, but at the same time completely open with the audience and completely open with the energy around. You can open your heart and start to whirl and really to be like a channel, connect earth and heaven and sky. It's something very special. Because the whirling is the final part of the ecstasy.
And even for non-professional dancers, the beats and rhythms of this multi-ethnic experience brought everyone to their feet.
Take a break from your everyday life and you come to a place that you a little bit forget about what's going on and you connect.
For 3 days, the desert oasis of Kfar HaNokdim became home to people of all ages, ethnicities, and religions with a common goal.
A simple hanging out where people can meet and not just being separated each other in their life, so it's an amazing gathering that people like to get together.
We are creating a kind of a school. There is the whirling, there is dhikr, and many other techniques of which we can do in order to go a little bit inside and meet whatever is.
Throughout history, Muslim Sufis and Jewish mystics understood the common thread of spirituality without division.
It is in Judaism, okay? It is. You can find it in Baal Shem Tov, you can find it in the mystical traditions, in the Kabbalistic traditions, but not as simple. We're complex, we think complex, yes? But there is this expression, you find it in Chabad as well, Ein od milvado, there is nothing other than God.
When you say Sufism, it's about the heart and it's about love. So I am Jews, he is Arab, I am a man, you're a woman. But when we connect through the heart, so all the boundaries are starting to disappear a little bit, and then we can come closer.
In the root of our cultures, the Persian, Turkish, Arabs, and Jews, we have a common jewel, and this jewel is the Semitic culture, which was hidden inside the occults of the Kabbalah and the Sufism. We try to awake it up and to give tools for us, the people of the Middle East, to come back together into one family.
And by tapping into these ancient tunes, we could set a new tone for a more peaceful future.